There she is, Christy. Good morning, everybody. We are on, and they do not have their headsets on yet. We got Shane.
I'm ready.
All right, we got Shane on. Waiting for Christy.
Christy's fixing her hair.
She's coming, I'm telling you. And there she is.
It's a windy day.
It is a windy day for sure.
And it's freezing.
Good morning, everybody.
And I didn't want to wake up today.
No. Me
I mean, I'm glad I woke up, but I didn't want to get up out of bed.
Yeah, there's a couple key words in there can make that a real different phrase.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lord.
So,
Don't
good
even
morning,
start
everybody.
with me this morning. Last time I was thinking I was going to throw punch you. I mean, come on.
I'm ready for it. Let's go. It feels like, listen, it's the last day of the month, so it's crazy in
So
the car
stressful.
business. It's 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Look, I'm like freezing.
I'm not. Am I cold?
No,
You just look at.
because he's the devil.
Whoa!
This is proof.
Oh,
It's gonna be that kind of show today, huh?
This is proof.
Good Lord.
here we go.
Okay.
So I'm off today.
I know.
Can you
I
tell?
don't know why you're here.
Yeah, why are you here?
I tried to
Thought you
tell
were off.
him I could do the show without him. He's like, "You're not doing the show."
Well, this
without
might be my
Shane."
first day off on the last day of a month in the car business in
Ever.
20 years.
Wow.
I'm just impressed you're taking
And I'm
a few
here.
days off.
Yeah.
He needs it.
What a dummy.
Try to tell the guy all the time, take some time off, run away.
So we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do.
I kind of want to open with it being the last day of the month, though. We have a couple specials. We have, I don't know if you have things queued up in order or not, Jeff. Sorry to jump around, but it's wild out there right now, and these guys are doing a great job. All morning long, we're sitting over here listening to BDC, and they're hustling. I
Grinding,
listen.
man.
This poor lady on the phone. She's like, "It's really bad out today. Do I have to come out?" So
They're like, "Please come
that's what
in."
everybody's dealing with today. So we do have some specials, though. I know that we've had some people call in, or I've had some conversations with people that were frustrated with buying a car over the last year.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, there's deals again. There's discounts, there's savings, there's specials, there's all kinds of stuff. And we did some used ones the last couple weeks, and they all sold really fast. So we're going to do a couple new ones here. If our gun's moving us.
Yeah, just moving you around.
I feel like we're weather people today.
Yeah.
Like,
We got to do one of those ones where we just have a bunch of weird stuff pop up on the green screen and we react. We're like, "Oh, we're in Hawaii."
birds
What is that,
flying
Wayne's
over.
World?
yeah, let's do it.
We're in Hawaii. Hey.
Birds
Wayne's
pooping on you.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Oh,
let's do
gosh.
it.
Yeah.
So, what did you want to
Bless
show? The deal of the week already?
Yeah,
Or
let's
is that
check
what
out
we're
those
doing?
deals of the week.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, we got some nice looking cars out there.
Sure.
I
Deal
did a
num-
few test drives
Yeah,
last
and
week.
so we actually had a couple of them. So we picked out two.
This is deal number one.
Deal number one is a 2022 or 2023?
23 Chevy
2023
Malibu.
Chevy Malibu. Reason why we picked this one is, for a while their used cars were more expensive than new cars, and this car is under $25,000.
That's crazy,
And
huh?
Great
brand new
on
car,
gas
great gas
mileage.
mileage. Christy drove one around as a rental for a couple
yeah, it was
weeks.
so nice. Yeah.
She almost kept
Only
it.
got
It
gas
was
like
a
once?
month. In the whole month, I filled up twice, and it was $35 to fill up.
Yes, absolutely.
And
So
I drive around a lot.
and the cool thing is, big screen, good gas mileage, but it's pretty affordable. Like I said, over the last couple of years, we used to make jokes. Cars we used to buy as used car managers, buying them for $15,000 or $25,000. We're talking
Yeah.
about little tiny get me going cars, and now you can get a brand new Malibu for under $25,000. So
They're spacious.
check that
inside,
out,
too.
and then we
then
have another one.
Deal number two.
And I
Let's
know that a lot of people
go.
don't like cars, and so you can get this is even cheaper than a Malibu. I think it's like 24.3.
Buick Encore.
Buick Encore, and
The Buick
pop
is
the back up.
fancy, too.
Yeah,
This
I don't
thing's
know.
cool.
Yeah, look at that interior. Like
It really is nice.
yeah, and it's SUV. It's got all the room
For the
and
price.
for the money. Like I said, we were buying 50,000-mile Hyundai Elantras for $15,000 at
Yeah.
one point. So
No, these are nice
Now you can
cars.
get a brand spanking
yeah,
new,
brand new
no
car,
miles.
under $25,000.
Great family
There's some great
vehicles.
deals out there. There's even some incentivized financing on some vehicles. I'm not sure on those ones, but all that stuff helps you. And really, it all boils down to a monthly payment. If you get a little more car, a little better mileage,
Yeah.
a little better rate, all that stuff happens a lot in a new car. So check it out. Go to finleyaz.com, and
All you
as
gotta
you
do
can
is
see,
hop on there and the
which
guys
way do I have
are-
to go? finleyaz.com. and
And we're hiring.
and we are hiring. That is the other thing I want to talk about, and then I don't know. You can yell at me and call me.
We're gonna
call
put
me
this
names
video
or
on while you
throat
talk about
punch
it.
me or whatever.
Talk about it, Shane.
Yeah, so this is our shop, and we are actually expanding our shop, but we're hiring for all positions. We need mechanics, we need technicians, we need salespeople, we need customer service people, we need BDC people. What happens is every year around this time of year, for whatever reason, go right there, apply online. You go to our website, finleyaz.com, and you'll see a place for applications and apply. But we get in this position every year where we know we're about to get busy. Tax season, spring, summer, everybody
Weather
wants a
gets
new
nicer.
truck to go to the river. Everybody wants to travel, and they go, I don't want to take this old car on this family road trip. And we get super busy over the summer.
Shane, they
need
want a new
you.
Camaro, not a new truck, okay?
The what?
I said they want a new Camaro,
Yeah.
not a new truck.
that is a possibility.
And we got one in yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
One of the last of the 2023 Camaros.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cars are changing all the time, but
It is.
yeah,
Well, that's the thing. If you see something you like, you need to get on it because it's moving. They're moving fast.
yeah, they are moving fast. And in regards to hiring, I would be real curious if anybody's watching, anybody's in the chat. I'd like to know, what are you doing? Are you happy with what you're doing? We were talking a little bit the other day about where we started before we got in the car business, and I'm one of the weirdos who I went
always
from
been
being
in cars.
I've been I think I'm 40. I've
Born
been in
and
20
raised.
years, so I don't really have a lot of other things to draw from.
Yeah, you're a lifer.
Yeah, but we got a couple kids right out of high school who started with us. Who are
Yeah.
doing a great job. We have some guys who came from the food industry,
Yeah.
and they're doing a great job.
Well,
and,
really, I think what people should know, if you are out there and you are, slinging drinks and doing good at that, you would do great at selling cars or working on a BDC department.
and one of the funniest things is in my 20 years, I have seen the values of the car business change so much. You wanted those like gruff old guys who weren't afraid to ask for the sale,
Right.
and now you want outgoing, fun, energetic
Yeah.
people who are a little more tech savvy and organized versus,
sure.
cigarette
grumpy
smoky and
salesman.
coffee drinky.
Yes. Well, and if you're a grinder, that's at the end of the day, we have hustlers here. We have a team that is full of people who are outgoing,
do.
ready to be a part of the community, ready, we're ready. So
Yeah,
if you're
well,
that kind of person,
a car
come join
dealership
our
is a team in the biggest sense. I mean, you need shop people to repair cars and keep people on the road. You need BDC people to drive traffic to your dealership.
Our
You need
detailers
marketing
to
people
shine
to
them
go
up.
out and present your company and
That means
Oh,
we got
we're
a
getting
like.
message.
I learned that.
we got someone just made us go deaf.
Actually, that was Jake Beatty.
Oh,
Jake
of our-
Beatty?
one of
Is he
our
related to
employees.
Jake Batty?
He liked the video, so there you go. That's
Jake Batty, now my favorite salesperson.
There
We
Good
get
job,
alerts.
Jake.
We get alerts when they do
Hey.
that.
There we go.
Now I'm gonna recommend go see Jake if you need a car.
Go see Jake.
Hashtag go see Jake. Oh, we got another one.
Well, I think if we could get anything across today, even if you don't want to be a car salesman, there's so many different opportunities in this
Jess Marino.
industry.
Yeah, so we have opportunities. I know a lot of people. I don't want to sell cars. Do you want to talk to people? Do you want to greet people?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Do you like
Another
do
one.
some other
computer?
things? Yeah, so we have a lot of other things. So if you're in a position where you're just not sure that what you're doing now is what you want to do, just come see us. Come sit
Yeah.
down, talk with us. You may be surprised at what we have.
Yeah.
Our business has always changed. If you'd have told me, 20 years ago,
This
that
is
we would have
what
had a
we have
whole
been.
room full of people doing, emails, videos, all this other
Yeah.
stuff, I would have said you're crazy.
10 hours a day, 12 hours a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's wild.
And so, like I said, we are applying. We put it up here for a reason. It's a big emphasis for us right now. Is we want to expand our team. We got a great group, but and one of the other things that's cool about the car business now is we want to hire people so that they don't have to work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
5 days a week, bell to bell.
Adjusting the time frame a little bit.
And when we have proper staffing, then you can work your days off. You can, work your 8 hours and go home
Yeah.
and all that other stuff. So, if you're interested, check us out. Go online and
We're a
join
fun
the
group
team.
as well. I mean, that's the best part.
If you
Yeah, we're
saw
all
this
cool.
and we hire you, we're gonna bring you on the show and talk to you about it.
Yeah, new hires get to go on the show. How's that?
Yeah, let's go.
We're gonna bring everybody on the show. I
Who
think.
wants to come on the show?
Yeah, I think I want to get Costa on here.
Oh, I
Oh
love
yeah,
him.
we need to get him on
You
here
guys
for
will
sure.
love him.
We're gonna have to get subtitles for him though, because he goes a little too fast.
Yeah, right. We'll just put the subtitles
You
on.
think I have
You have to
energy?
translate his hands.
Watch out.
Yeah, his Italian hands talk faster than I can process. So.
I'll be gone next week, so he's your guy. We better let him know.
Yep. Let's go, Costa. Where are you at?
Joseph
at?
Bellantoni
Hello,
said he likes
Joseph.
our video.
All right.
Very exciting.
Another liker.
Listen, apply now. Don't waste no time.
Yeah, come on down.
Absolutely. So what else we got going on, huh?
Oh gosh.
Well,
We got
listen.
a few things.
I should have went to the bed races, even though I mean, look at they made the front page of the newspaper.
They did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And-
saw a couple guys I know went out and participated.
They
and
did?
It looked pretty fun.
It
yeah.
looked fun. Next year, I'm scheduling it in my life.
In your
Sure.
life.
Absolutely.
The Oatman Chamber, they shared a little video of you saying that women knew how to change beds and me saying I was going to throw punch you.
Yeah, it's so nice, all the
funny.
stuff we produce, and that's what they shared.
Yep.
You threatening me. That's great.
I did have an amazing weekend.
What'd you do?
I brought my guy back.
Was that a...
We had a girls' weekend, and these little guys hung out with us.
I feel like that's a little sexist. I don't know.
Well, you know, guys, they know how to wear Speedos.
What if I had a lady like that on my cup? Would that be okay?
Well, I wouldn't complain.
No. I wouldn't complain. Hey, Jeff is great. Jeff finishes all our craziness and has something sweet to say. After the throw punch, he was like, oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got
So
it
what did
going
you do
on.
this weekend? I saw you hiked.
So, yeah. So we were trying to take like a trip. You know that the fire road where you could take around the hills and it's so beautiful, blah, blah. But basically there was so much snow and it was so icy. It was just us girls, and we did not want to get stuck out there. So we made it kind of where we could safely get out into this beautiful area.
You guys
and-
could have been like a movie.
Okay, so I was
It's a
thinking...
girls'
when I-
weekend gone wrong.
Yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
yes, no. You know that I'm a sissy Lala.
Yeah, it would
And I
have been
don't like the
hilarious.
cold, and I don't like the dark. What if we were stuck out there?
I don't like the cold. I don't like the dark, so I went hiking in the mountains.
Yeah, during the day in a spot we knew we could get out of.
Where'd you go? You went up to the Wallapies?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Did you
and I
go all the way to the top?
No, we went to the restaurant area.
Did you go and park and then walk to the other side and then take a picture and say you hiked?
Yes. Absolutely. Hey, it's no joke. When you're walking around up there, you're suffocating because
So-
it's so high.
Have I told you the story about when I went hiking in the snow last year?
Yeah, you saved your friend
It was the
For
craziest thing ever.
in tennis shoes.
I went out in tennis shoes and shorts. It snowed.
In
I was
the
like, oh, this
snow.
is cool. Let's go check this out. Threw a jacket on. Started hiking. As I'm hiking, this emergency vehicle comes bombing up the road. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't seem good.
Like, hey, what's
So
going
a
on
guy
here?
comes hiking up behind it. So what's going on, man? And he says, oh, we got a hiker down. He's got a broken ankle. Blah, 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 blah. I said, all right, you guys need any help? And he's like,
Were you like this? Do you need some help?
I probably was. I was like, do you need any help?
In your tennis shoes?
So yeah, so I'm out there, and I was being super careful, staying on the little trail and passing. My feet didn't get wet, and this and that. And this guy's like,
Not
"Yeah,
now.
we only have 3 guys on the mountain today," and da 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 da. And I was like, "I'm
Okay.
in." So I go hiking up, and well, this guy is in full snow gear. He's just trudging through this,
And you're in tennis shoes
maybe it was
and a
2 years
jacket,
ago.
just a
yeah,
normal jacket.
I did have a jacket. So I get up there, and here's this freaking hiker, and I go, Jeff. It was my buddy.
Not me, guys.
A
Yeah.
grown man, like
Yes, he's
your
my size. Yes, like he's a big old bro.
You're like, what did I get myself
And so then we had to
into?
put him on the board and try to drag this, he probably good 250, 260-pound dude
With 3
down the
humans?
mountain. And so other people came up the other way and met us about halfway.
We're able to help.
And it was pretty
What's
rough.
the chances of that?
And I was soaking wet and freezing. And, and my buddy on this board, and he's sitting there strapped to this board.
Oh,
and so he's in pain, but at this point he's kind of, leveled off. He's just cold, and
He's probably like,
he's
"Whoa."
like sitting there, and I'm holding the backboard going down this thing, and he's like, bro, I'm sorry.
Did he send you a message the next day like, I don't know what the heck I was doing?
No, he told me, it's just a fluke thing, and it was, we all go up for the same thing. We're like, oh, it's snowy. I want to check it out. It's going to
Yeah.
be fun. But, man, it's icy. It's rough. And he just, had a regular little misstep, but in ice and snow, it just complicated
Takes
everything.
1 second, especially when you're over, the 40ish.
Which is exactly why it was a really dumb idea for me to go up in
By
tennis shoes
myself
by
in
myself and hike the Wallapies. So,
But you learned a lesson.
yeah, shit, I had a great time. I don't know that it was a good idea, but I had a great time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, in the moment, it was so terrible, so cold.
Yeah.
He's my boy, but man, he's heavy.
You're like, whoo,
And
that's a workout.
and at one point, like, we had to like wind them through these little narrow paths, and so we had like rope,
my
and we're like
gosh.
yanking them over and he's sliding down. I mean, it was
Intense.
wild.
That's
but
like a movie.
now it's a great story. So it's
Where
like
was the media? We should have had a media report on that.
I'm pretty sure when the memory pops up, I'll
Yeah,
send it
I
to you
think
guys.
we
It's
talked
pretty
about
funny.
it
Yeah.
last time.
Yep, absolutely. So
The Wallapies is fun. It's a place where you can, you don't really have to have a lot of money. You can just go picnicking during the off season of snow, or just
and
sledding
this
during
is
snow.
super random, but follow Mojave Parks,
Oh yeah,
Mojave County Parks or whatever on Facebook or social media, because I have driven up there before and got there and found out the roads are closed. They won't let you in, or they're
True.
full. And they provide updates every time there's weather or snow or whatever, and so
Yeah.
it'll save you a trip and give you a little bit of insight. So if you go follow them, it's super helpful.
if you've never done the camping up there on their campsite, it's so much fun.
They'll also tell you when Davis Camp is overbooked.
That's always good to know too.
So we were at capacity at noon on a Friday, and you're like, oh boy, it's
Oh,
going to be one of those
shoot.
weekends. So
Well, that's what's happening in the
Good
summer.
to know.
Absolutely,
Danger,
so-
danger, danger.
what events we got coming up?
Oh gosh, we got a bingo event.
Bingo.
Let's check that out. Here we are.
17,
Murphy
21 and
Broadcasting?
over. Yes. I'll be calling out the numbers. Come join us. Goes to benefits Mojave Valley Junior High, which is super exciting.
Look at all those sponsors.
So a lot of sponsors.
Now listen, I can't see them all. It looks like a Redmond Construction, Perkins. Is that Farmers? Barron, Drip Medic,
Drip
Black
Medic.
Mountain. Who's at the bottom there, Argonda? I can't see it.
Let's see.
40-year-old eyes,
I
you
know.
How
know.
about Finley?
I was getting there. What are the little ones at the bottom?
Oh gosh, I can't see those either.
You're
Come
sitting
on.
by the
What's
screen, man.
wrong with
Well,
us?
there's- I don't know. Perkins, Redmond.
There's nothing below those?
Yeah, there's two, but I can't see them.
Hey, somebody zoom on that. Good job. Thank you for sponsoring. This is going to be a fun one. It's shaping up. I mean,
Oh, it's Mojave Valley Junior High's.
so they're not sponsors. I don't feel that bad anymore.
Nope,
they're
we're
recipients.
doing good.
Yep.
We're doing good.
So
This is what I can tell you guys. It's going to be a fun night, so come out and join us.
yes. So I got to tell you, we got a phone call from someone about the bingo night,
Yes. this
and
little amazing
we were
guy.
like,
I was like, oh, what is this person?
everything's on the
saying?
flyer.
Oh,
Like, what? Whatever. So Christy calls him back, and you can tell him a little bit, but
It was this nice little old lady who was just like, I just wanted to see if you guys need anything to give away or what I can do to help. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was like, gosh, I have to call this person back, and you're now amazing. Can I
Yeah.
you want to go with me?
yeah,
I'll pick you up.
very cool, very cool. So it's very fun to see the community come out and support, and obviously, and I give Dom and Pat and everybody else involved a lot of credit because. We're very fortunate. We're involved in a lot of things. We see things start from scratch and go to where they finish, and to
Yeah.
see it get some excitement and some fun. And I'm
There's
excited.
a lot behind.
I'm excited to watch everybody go do bingo, and then maybe have a little bit too much fun and go do karaoke after.
So the fun part it is at Los Logos. They do Friday karaoke, if you guys do not know. So we're kind of teaming up with both. So the idea is that you play a little bingo, and then everyone goes over there after.
Yes.
You don't want to hear me sing.
A full bar too.
Oh, I do. I want to watch everybody else do karaoke, for sure.
It's going to be a fun night.
Should be a good one.
Absolutely. What else do we have on? I know we
have
got some golf tournaments.
Yes.
Tis the season.
We have
Tis
two of
the
them. We'll go with
season.
this one first. How's that?
So Traces is coming up April 1st. You can still do the tea sponsorships. Very easy. It's $100 and you get your business name out there. We love Traces.
Yeah, and just a reminder, Traces is something that helps reduce the cost or even scholarship kids to play local sports. So you want to go out and play Little League and you don't want to pay that, I don't know how much it is, $50, $100,
I think
$5, I don't know. But
Somewhere out
sometimes that money is a burden to people. If you send into Traces and you say, hey, I'd like my 3 kids to play, but it's too much on my family, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
They will help you out. And that
Yeah.
goes from Little League, BMX, high school sports, whatever it is. And so when you support that thing, it supports those kids. And so it's something we always, most of us are sports people around here.
Yeah.
Christy's a sports mom. I'm a sports junkie. So it's near and dear to our heart. So
Yeah.
I always just think about those kids who would not be able to play nowadays back when I was a kid because of the money.
100%.
So,
Yeah.
yep.
Well,
right.
and shout out to a lot of grandparents that are raising their grandchildren. We find that they are in need
Yeah.
of help. So we, proud to say we're able to do that.
Yep,
Oh,
every little bit helps, and I think as things get tougher on people, it's more important to realize that doing a little bit goes a long way. So
Yeah.
All right, and our second golf tournament is coming up.
This is the Mojave Sunrise, and
Rotary,
it's
yep.
March 4th. And the cool thing about this one is this actually goes to their scholarship fund. So Mojave Sunrise gives scholarships to local students at the end of each year, and this is really what this money is raised for, which is super exciting. All of our kids who are going off to college.
Good
I would
cause,
say
good
that's
cause.
everyone's favorite Rotary, but then I'd make the other Rotary mad.
Listen, it's my Rotary, so it gets to be my favorite.
It is our Rotary, and
should
the
say
other
ours,
Rotary
sorry.
works together with them a lot. They both do a great job, but we always like to tease and poke fun because that's just what we do. So
Yes.
Yep.
Once you get in these clubs, you realize there's like a morning and a noon and blah blah blah, and you're like, oh, this is like high school all over again. I don't know.
yeah,
even
there's
what to do.
there's a lot going on, and the good thing about the Rotaries and the Kiwanis, for that matter, is that they really do partner up and work together a lot.
Yeah.
But it is nice when you can kind of separate, and then you can have separate focuses because our community is growing like crazy. So
Well, and that really goes back to all of these clubs doing a lot of work to make all their big events happen. That
Mm-hmm.
really the money goes back into the community.
And I know that there are some separation, but there's a lot of overlap. A lot of the same people at this, like some of these people are saints. They walk and they get their little folder and they go from this meeting and then they're at a noon meeting and then they're at an evening meeting. So
Yeah, that's really. I mean, we had Jessica on last Thursday, and just to listen to her day and to see her run from space to space to space, I'm like, I'm exhausted just watching you.
yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So
What are you doing this weekend? What's going on? What's happening?
I
He's
don't
running
know.
away from home for a few days. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's always work. Even when it's not work, it's work. So I got work to do.
Work
I
related.
got work to do.
Yeah, I'm just not going to do it here. It's a lot like football. Football's such a passion, but it's a lot of work. There's, I think signing day is on Wednesday. Nick texted me about it last night, and it's like, man, we got kids that are, trying to make decisions on schools, and then you got to prepare them to go to school, and then you got to get the kids coming up. So the basketball season ended yesterday.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought it was.
I think there's an outside chance that Mojave can make playoffs, but I think they need some help and some other things. But until that point, their season's essentially over.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll still practice, whatever else. But a couple football kids come up and sit down and talk with me, and they're they got goals. They want help.
ready.
They want to get to whatever's next, and
Yeah.
so it's very exciting. I love it, but it's definitely not work.
No. Well, and it's a constant, trial of keeping everyone busy and making sure that everyone stays focused. And,
Yeah.
you don't want them to get in trouble off season or, lose all their muscles that they've built. It's hard keeping everyone focused.
Everyone became a skinny basketball player during basketball season. So we got a
better
kid,
start eating.
one of my boys, Isaac Urias, and when he works out, he's just jacked. His muscles
Yeah, and
pop
he's
and
like
everything
this
else.
big.
Yeah, he's a little muscle hamster. Which is an
I would not
affectionate,
want to meet him in a
an
dark
affectionate
alley.
football term. But then he goes and wrestles, and you lean out a lot. It's a lot
Yeah.
more
Oh,
conditioning
yeah.
and other things, and so then we get him back in the weight room. We're like, all right, it's
Eat,
time to start
go.
building again.
Bulk
So yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of wrestlers on the football team.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it's very fun to watch them too because that wrestling team is going to represent in state. So I think they
Yeah.
got regionals coming up here in the next week or two, and they'll probably have a couple guys win their region, go on to state, and have a chance to compete for state. I know that I was talking to one of the coaches at an Athlete of the Week, and he said he thinks they'll have 2, maybe 3 state champs this year. So
That's exciting.
yeah,
Hey,
it's very exciting.
they've been making the news. They're hot. They have worked hard to get where they are.
Absolutely. So very exciting, and wish everybody luck. I don't know. I feel bad. I know Needles is always tough, and they'll probably have some playoff winter sports. I don't know about Laughlin or River Valley. I don't know what they got going on. I know Mojave Soccer is both going to make the playoffs, so that's good.
I know River Valley girls soccer team's killing it.
Very
Let's go.
exciting.
Listen, I'm here. I'm excited for all of you guys.
Man, we need like a separate sports show just to cover
I told you that.
all
yeah.
the sports. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Everybody, listen, I know Jeff knows, but everybody else is like, oh, they just show up and do the thing. You're like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, you kind of think like athlete of the week. Why wouldn't the coaches want to give all the information and have their, students athlete of the week? And then you're like, no, we're begging for information.
Yeah, and listen, I don't know if this is breaking news or not, if I'm going to get anybody in trouble, but Connor's leaving the paper. He's taking on another job in Hawaii.
I
Like Connor.
He's gonna go.
Hawaii?
Yeah, he's gonna go cover sports in Hawaii, which is super cool. But
Yeah, how do you turn that down, huh?
Connor's done a great job covering all these local kids,
Yeah, and
so
building
hopefully
relationships with the kids and the teams and the schools. Great job, Connor.
it's so easy to text them like, "Hey, how'd that happen? Who's athlete of the week? Who's whatever?" And now we'll have to kind of go back to square one. So
Here we go again.
here we go again.
There we
That's
go
right.
Again. Oh.
It's really wild that I feel like we are the stabilizing force in a lot of these things now.
Well, it's so
Yeah.
funny because
We're the car dealership. Why are we?
how's this
Yeah,
going?
we're not the newspaper.
I'll get like a message like, hey, can you tell Shane to please put my kid in? I'm like, listen, Shane, for one, does not determine who's
I'm
athlete
not.
of the
Listen,
week.
there are times where I get so many angry messages about
Like,
what
we
about this
sponsor
kid? I'm
it.
like, whoa, man, I didn't do this. It wasn't me.
I'm like, this is on your coaches to get with the newspaper. Then the
Yes.
newspaper gives da-da-da-da, and they're like, oh.
Yes.
I'm like, we
So-
sponsor it. He goes out and does the video.
Until they
for
get a
it.
new sports writer and until they get things going, we're gonna have to lean on the schools to,
We'll be struggling.
I know athletic directors are busy,
Let's go,
but send in your
coaches.
submissions to the paper. The paper will then process them. We'll select a winner and then go from there. So please
Yeah.
submit some people. So
Yeah, we like to know. We want to make sure we're getting the right people.
yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So especially because we have a unique community.
Yeah, we do.
We got 5 high schools in 3
Yeah.
states.
Yeah.
It's so wild.
Nobody else
Crazy.
deals with that.
No,
so.
when I very first got my driver's license, I was very proud to say I went into 3 states because I hit Needles
In 8
and
minutes.
Laughlin, and I was like, check me out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Well, guys, in February, coming up next month, in one day, we have what is it called? The Foodie Truck Fest. That's coming up.
I thought you were going Valentine's on me. I was going to throw my headset down and leave.
That's coming up next week.
I'm not
Ah!
doing it.
Boo.
That's next week's show.
Give me discount chocolate.
I'm decorating the show. That's
Anyways,
it.
this is going to be cool.
So I saw that
this was a
this
big
place is for
hit.
sale now.
It
It's
is
sold already.
Is it sold?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
The
Yeah.
last one that they had a few weeks ago was wild, I heard. So it's pretty cool to have. I think it's a great way to support our place. It's a great way to support all these foodie trucks.
Argonda, if you remember, we went down and did a couple of those football events down
That's
there.
right, yep.
Really nice lady.
Monday
Fun
Night
little
Football.
spot. Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Good
cool.
stuff.
I
Gave
feel
away
like
a
we're
lot of
like I
prizes.
Dream a Genie right now. This background is like, whoa! It's making us kind of glow.
Well,
We're glowing? I
you're
don't know.
you're there.
Yeah.
I always do say the lights take away the wrinkles. It's very nice.
Yeah, I think the not high definition takes away the wrinkles. If we had a better camera, we'd be doomed.
Yeah. I think we're just doing fine here.
There was
We're doing just
there was a thing
fine.
on the internet, and it was like, they were poking fun at this, like, I don't know if influencer later, but TikToker who was like, I don't even recognize the face in the mirror anymore. I'm, because she's
yeah.
aging, and I'm like, hey, yeah, welcome to life, lady. Like,
You just age. You take a little. Don't do such heavy filters. It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look
But-
at
Don't
like
mind.
these wrinkles came from my dad.
So,
Thanks, Dad.
humor me on this. Your parents, how many pictures of themselves did they have in their house? How
Probably
about your
one.
grandparents? How many pictures, when they pulled out the photo album, how many pictures were in that photo album?
Well, mine had a lot because my grandfather was
was
a
all us.
photographer. So he had a ton.
So now, who's a photographer?
Me.
Me, selfie.
Every single human on the planet. Like, we are a
Everybody.
more self-obsessed.
But you know what? The
It's
sad
crazy.
part is that none of us have photo books. Who
Yeah.
prints their pictures?
You got Facebook to hold.
If we lose Facebook, the world is over
Yeah.
of pictures. Think about it.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Instagram, Facebook.
I have a couple,
Like photo books?
but no
Maybe
photo
like
books.
when the babies
No,
were little?
I have.
I actually do.
I just cleaned up my house and I found so many old stuff like 10 years old, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Benjamin was a baby.
You You forget
Yeah.
how cute those little critters were.
I know. Yeah.
They grew up
Little
fast.
fat kids, like they're when they're in the changing phases.
So Benjamin wasn't at the basketball game last night, and so I walked in. I said, "Anybody seen my son?" And somebody says, "Nobody missed him. I know that much."
If he was here, we would know it.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
So I laughed. I thought, that's
Oh,
kind of a cool
man.
problem, right?
It is. It is. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, very exciting. Lots of stuff going on. Windy day. Go buy some cars. Come get a job.
Listen.
Join the team.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Yes.
That's
That's
everything.
it?
That's it.
Is that everything? We check everything off the box.
I think we did.
We'll see them Thursday, though.
Listen, you will not see me on Tuesday next week. I will be on vacation.
Oh, boy.
So Christy won't be here.
Shane's
Somebody
gonna
wants to
hold
be
it.
on the show. Let me know.
And it's Valentine's week, too. Oh, boy.
Oh, I need someone grumpy that we can talk crap about Valentine's Day all
I thought
day.
you were having Costa.
Costa, he might be a little too excitable.
it might
Hey, we
not
should
work
do it
out.
like a talk show where we bring in like a guest for 5 minutes and then another guest for 5
Yeah.
minutes. Like, we'll be right back with our guest.
We'll figure something out. That's for
Listen,
sure.
I'm really
Do our
hard
Johnny
to
Carson
replace,
impression.
As we know.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you can't just find another Christy.
Irreplaceable.
All
I
right,
like
guys.
to think so.
We'll see you Thursday.
Support
and
local, shop local, apply now.
Apply online.
Don't
Yeah.
get blown away in the wind.
If you want to work with me and Shane, I mean, what could be better than this?
I know.
Working with Christy and not Shane.
All right, guys. Have a good
Have
one.
a good day.
See you later.
Thank you for watching.
All right.